Wallpaper is really coming back into fashion, but it also can be really expensive. Fortunately, Mary Hance, Miss Cheap, and I have found a great place that you can get great deals.
Well, you know, some of this wallpaper, you know, it used to be that everybody had wallpaper and then nobody had wallpaper, and now since it's coming back, I was surprised at how much it could be some places, like $99 or more for a double roll, but here, great deals.
Yeah, so tell us about this place.
Well, this is Wallpaper and Designer Home Consignment, and it's in Inglewood on Gallatin Road. And I had no idea that all this was here. I'd heard about the consignment side, but I didn't know much about wallpaper. I still don't know a lot about wallpaper, but I do know that if you're going to get it, this is a place you should try.
Why don't we ask the expert about it?
That sounds good. So this is Doug Haley, one of the owners of the store, and they've been in business here for 4 years, and he knows all about this wallpaper. So what are your questions, Meryl? You have big questions.
I have big, in fact, I was here a couple of weeks ago, bought this wallpaper, and just hung it in my half bath. It turned out great too. What I loved about it was this was $99 online when I looked at it.
That's
and
right.
You had it for $39.99.
That's right. Our in-stock selection is about 70 to 80% off retail. They range in price from $29 to $59 a double roll, but the ones like this that would be $59 are $140 in a special order book. Of course, we always have a great selection of overstocks and closeouts, and those are at $12.88 and $19.88 a double roll. We even have grass cloth in stock as well.
Wow. And you do have books too, so if you wanted to order from a book, you could do that.
Sure. We have the largest book library in Middle Tennessee, all the major brands, and we do 25% off every day for everybody, and we're open 7 days a week. And all the open rolls are for sample cuts, so if you come in and you just want to get samples, pieces to take home, we'll cut as many samples as you like.
Well, one thing I like about it too is that, Meryl, you said that he will help you by giving you tips on how to actually do the wallpapering.
Yeah, which is, yeah, it's because I hadn't done it in many, many years. So you told me all the new ways to do it.
Exactly.
Oh, great.
The newest papers like the one you have now are called dry hang. All you do is apply the paste to the wall and then roll your pattern inside, let it unroll and smooth it and trim it and wipe it with a damp cloth.
Worked out great.
You make it sound easy.
I do. I have 28 years of experience. I'm the wallpaper man.
So while you're in looking at the wallpaper, you'll want to check out the other half of the store, which is beautiful consignment furniture.
Well, actually, the consignment side is larger than the wallpaper side. About 70% of the business is in consignment. He has 800 and something consigners, and the inventory changes all the time. And you know, the good thing about it is that the tags on these show you when the price goes down. So like in a lot of the consignment stores, you can kind of stalk a piece if you want. Like this couch is $488, but on a certain date it'll go down 10% and then down further and eventually half of that. So there's really some good deals in here if you're willing to wait.
Of course, the danger in waiting is that that piece may not be there when you come back, even if you're waiting for a lower price.
Right, because Doug says that the inventory changes constantly. They're open 7 days a week and you can just bring things in if you want to consign them or send them a picture if it's a piece of furniture. It's really a good way to buy and a good way to sell.
Yeah, I think it is too. We always love finding new consignment stores, and I think this is a great one. They've been around about 4 years?
About 4 years, and you know, it's one of those things that a lot of people stop in often because the inventory changes so much, and you know, they have a wish list even if there's certain things you're looking for.
Well, that's great. All right, so we've discovered a fun new place. I hope you'll check it out too. It's on Gallatin Pike. Mary, thanks so much for showing it to us.
Thanks, stay cheap.
National Peach Cobbler Day is tomorrow, and we're getting ready today with a recipe from Cobbler Pro. Manchita Davis is known for her delicious homemade peach cobblers, but today she is turning one into get this, a deep dish pie.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, all right, so tell me what you got.
Very wonderful. Take the peaches. I want you to place them in here.
Go ahead and put them in.
All the ingredients are going together.
Alrighty.
Absolutely. Okay, and then in this bowl, we're going to mix your flour.
Okay.
Okay, and that's about 4 tablespoons. I'm going to give you some butter as well.
Okay.
And then we have some sugar.
Some sugar, all righty.
And that's a 1/2 cup. And then we have 2 tablespoons of allspice.
Of allspice, okay,
Yeah.
all righty.
And once you mix all that together, I'm going to put this cream in there, and this is heavy whipping cream, okay?
Oh, okay.
And this is going to allow everything to incorporate together and just be a little thick. Once you get that mixed up a little bit, you're going to go ahead and pour that over your peaches.
Now, is this going to give me some good I love, I know we're not supposed to have all that, those carbs, but I love crust and cobbler.
Yes, and what we're doing today is we're just doing something simple for viewers that don't make their own crust.
You ready for me to put it in? Okay.
I am. And just kind of toss and incorporate those peaches in with that. I just love the look of that.
And so as I do this, tell me where folks can come and get one of these things today and get one today and tomorrow for a good cause.
Yeah, we're at the Nashville Farmers Market, Grow Local Kitchen. That's our go-to place. We love the Farmers Market and everyone that is there. So they can come today from 10 to 3:30. 10 a.m. that is, and we're also there tomorrow 10 a.m. to 3:30.
Okay.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to top it with the pie crust, already made, store-bought, okay?
Yeah,
and
so we're making this as easy as we can.
As easy as we can, and I like to put mine on there a little backwards.
Alrighty.
And once I get that on there, I just kind of like to pinch it in, so when it's baking, it won't spill over, okay?
I gotcha.
That's the goal, is that it won't spill over and it won't come out. So I just kind of pinch it all together, Leland.
All right, and it's dough, so you if it does tear apart a little bit, just kind of pinch it back together a bit.
Pinch it back together, and that's what dough does, you know? Whether you make it or you buy it, but this is a fabulous deep dish peach cobbler, and what makes it a cobbler is that it's a loose pie, okay? Because we know that cobblers are a very loose dessert, but very delicious.
So you're in the Grow
Local Kitchen
today and tomorrow at the Farmers Market. Other times, where can they find you? All the ways over there?
Nope, at the website. They can always go to my website.
Okay.
mhcobblers.com. They can place orders there. They can see pictures. They can see videos. They can see you on there.
Okay. All right, again, well, super. And again, today and tomorrow, part of the proceeds for this will benefit the NICU over at the Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt.
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
Do you see how that looks?
It looks
good. And then
good.
we can just put a little butter on it and sugar if that's what you prefer to do.
And we are good to go.
Absolutely.
Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you.
We are keeping the food theme going. Coming up next on Talk of the Town, we'll check out some seafood dishes that won't make you miss those other types of meats at all. Plus, it's going to be a warm spring day. If you're heading to Smashville for the kickoff of the Preds playoff run tonight, I've got your hairspray alert forecast ahead on Talk of the Town. Skycam right now looking down on Smashville. Warm outside, but cold inside the arena there. Now remember, the puck is going to drop at 8:30, but before that, there's a lot going on the plaza. So looking good. I think festivities start around 5 or 5:30 on the plaza this afternoon. But for those who are headed to the game, 69 degrees as the puck drop again. It's a later game start, 8:30, and then once the game is wrapping up, in the mid to low 60s. 7-day forecast is on the way, but also remember we're all pumped with our Fang Fingers ready to go. Make sure you join us at 6:30 tonight on News Channel 5 for our special Quest for the Cup pregame show. Meryl?
Thanks, Leland. Our next guest travels the world sampling fabulous foods for her TV show, and she still manages to eat healthy. Stephanie Harris-Uyidi is also known as the Posh Pescatarian. She's here now with some international flavors.
Yes.
I guess we should ask first, what's a pescatarian?
That's a wonderful question. Pescatarians eat a plant-based diet supplemented with seafood.
Okay.
So mostly plants, supplemented with seafood, and you're good to go.
And that's what you do when you're traveling the world?
That's what I do when I'm traveling the world, and I brought you flavors from my travels here on this table.
Nice.
We're going to start with Mexico.
This looks delicious.
This is a little shrimp ceviche.
Okay.
Now, traditionally, ceviche is cooked in citrus, but what we do with shrimp in particular is actually drop it down in a little bit of hot water to pre-cook it, and then let the citrus juice just kind of marinate and get all in there. What do you think?
Oh, I love it. That's
okay.
delicious.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Next up, we've got our little vino verde. This is inspired from Portugal, Lisbon, Portugal.
Nice. So if you're a pescatarian, you just don't eat fish all the time for all your meals.
That's right, and this is what we're doing today. We're gonna have a little bit of fun, a little bit treat meals, a little bit of vino verde.
Okay, now vino verde, green wine.
Green wine.
Tell me about that.
Now, green, what they're referring to is the fact that the grapes are not ripe.
Wow.
Green meaning young, youthful, inexperienced. You can actually purchase this locally. Portuguese wines are fantastic.
That's really a pretty bottle too. But
yeah.
That's delicious. I've never tried a green wine, but that's yummy.
And it's a little sparkly, yeah?
Yeah, I like it.
It's good. Okay, next up, we've got some flavors from France.
Nice.
We've got our macaron.
Yes.
Yes.
So you made a trip to Paris.
Yes, I did. And we also have some tarts. And this just represents kind of what my show is all about. Travel, adventure, fun, meeting new people, exploring new cultures.
Nice. What's the name of the show?
The Posh Pescatarian Appetite for Adventure.
Oh, fun.
It's on 18 countries now, and you can find it here in the U.S. on Z Living Network.
Wow, how'd you get started with that?
You know, I've been a pescatarian for over 16 years, and I've always loved travel and fashion and adventure, and I'm also a producer, so it just made sense to combine everything into one kind of project.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
You actually came to pescatarian eating because of some health problems.
Yes. You know, I worked in the music industry very early on in my career, and it was a little bit stressful, so I was having some stomach trouble, and actually thought it was related to stress. I went to see a naturopath, and she put me on a cleanse for a period of a couple of weeks. And what we did was slowly bring foods back into my diet. We reintroduced things into my diet. And at the end of the cleanse, what we discovered is that a plant-based diet supplemented with seafood was really the way for me to go.
A lot of folks love it. Thank you so much for bringing all these wonderful foods.
You're welcome.
It's fun to try them. If you'd like more of Stephanie's pescatarian ideas, you can check out her website, her YouTube channel, and look for her show too. Plus, be on the lookout for her soon-to-be released book. It's the Posh Life Plan, right?
Yes.
Posh Life Plan. Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Nice to have you with us.
Same here.
Are you up on the latest star to take over the limelight in downtown Nashville? This adorable miniature golden doodle is the talk of the town. Meet the social media sensation, the Nashville Dude. And an unforgettable outbreak of storms leaves a path of memories across the mid-state. We're taking a look back at a vice presidential visit from a famous Tennessee sun 2 decades ago.
This portion of Talk of the Town is sponsored by Electronic Express.
New stuff happening over at the Bridgestone in time for the Preds playoff fever. They've added a Zamboni beer stand, a new bar with margaritas, even a fish tank with, yep, you guessed it, a catfish.
The arena tweeted out this picture yesterday asking for name suggestions. People are suggesting Vince Gills, maybe Mike Fishy, and of course Stanley. Send us your ideas and be sure to tag us on social media.
That's so fun. The newest country star in Nashville can barely walk down the street without drawing a crowd.
Let's catch up with the four-legged social media star who plays for treats.
There's a new artist performing on Broadway.
This is Finn Edward, the Nashville Dude.
He plays for treats.
He's a miniature golden doodle. He weighs about 22 pounds.
Smiles for tourists.
So he's a mix between a toy poodle and a golden retriever.
And pulls on heartstrings.
It takes at least 30 minutes to be able to walk down one side of the street.
His owner.
Thank you.
Hillary Young knew she had a cute puppy.
So we actually put him on Instagram just as soon as we got him. We did it just kind of as a way to connect with our community.
But it's that outfit.
Good boy.
Only $15 on Amazon. That earns him hundreds of likes and thousands of followers.
We got his outfit for Halloween.